Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Basketball, presented by our official sustainability partner, Aspiration. Greetings from deep in the heart of Texas. We are coming to you live from Dallas, home of Season 2 of AU Pro Hoops. We've got a dandy in our nightcap as Team Sims will take on Team Hillman. We are in the penultimate week 4 of AU Pro Women's Basketball. And what is Athletes Unlimited, you ask? Well, let me tell you. We've got 44 world-class hoopers, an innovative scoring system where you are rewarded for good basketball plays and dinged for bad ones. New teams are drafted each week by team captains, and the top 4 point scorers are named as team captains, and the teams play each other once over a 4-day span. With that, we welcome you courtside here at the Fair Park Coliseum alongside the Hall of Famer. She is Sheryl Swoopes. I'm Cindy Brunson. You know her. 4 WNBA Brunson, you know her. 4 WNBA titles, 3 gold medals, kind of awesome. A third member of our broadcast team is Mariluz Cook. She will be along in just a bit. We have got Team Sims and Team Hillman in our nightcap. In game 1, I asked you for a breakout star in that series. Now, who's your breakout star here in the second game?
Listen, it's tough, but it's not.
Okay.
So we all know Jordan had Pippen.
Yes.
Well, Sims has Canada.
Woo, Jordan Canada.
And Jordan Canada has done some crazy things this season and has opened a lot of eyes, and she is my breakout player in this game.
Okay, and you know Odyssey Sims is happy that they are combined once again. Big part of the reason why Odyssey has 17 straight games in double-figure scoring coming into this one.
Yeah, Jordan Canada has helped her a lot, but Odyssey Sims is just getting it done. She does it with floater, she does it in the open court, transition, finishing at the basket, not afraid of contact. It doesn't matter who's standing in her way. Not only does she shoot threes and assists, but she loves finishing through contact. Odyssey Sims has been at the top of the leaderboard for a reason. She needs to have a good one tonight.
Oh, she has had a death grip on that top spot. She took it over at the end of week 1. And here in week 4, she hasn't let it go. She is going up against Naz Hillman, the youngest player here at AU.
Yeah, Naz Hillman, she may be the youngest player, but she's playing like a vet, getting out in transition. She loves running the floor. She can take it to the hole, finish. It doesn't really matter, doesn't mind contact. I just love how smart she is, how confident she's playing. Will step out, will hit jumpers. Naz Hillman has been great, and I look for her to have a great game again tonight.
She's got 4 double-doubles coming into this game. We'll see what she does. Grab your popcorn, settle into your easy chair. Lineups and tip next on CBS Sports Network. Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum. Taking a look at your starting lineup for Captain Odyssey Sims. It'll be Jordan Canada, Crystal Bradford, Jasmine Walker, and Jamaris Davis. For Team Hillman, it will be Natasha Cloud, Alicia Gray, Danny McCray, and Teresa Plaisance. Our officiating crew, led by Katie Bunger, Ray Bellick Jr., and Dara Robinson Ash. Odyssey is 7 up and 8 down all-time as a captain. She's got an AU record 4th straight week as a captain as well. It'll be the 3rd time in as many weeks facing Sims for Team Hillman. As I mentioned just a few moments ago, this is the rubber match between the 2 teams. Sims won the first meeting, and Hillman won the second in overtime. We are ready to jump it up at the center circle. So glad to have you with us. And the tip is won by the team in purple. Alicia Gray grabbing the basketball. She has been a first overall pick in the draft 3 times. Corner 3 on the way by Plaisance, no. And here comes Odyssey Sims and company. What are you looking forward to most in this game, Cheryl?
Well, we know what Jordan Canada, we said in the open, what Jordan Canada and Odyssey Sims do together. But the fact that it's a new team, and I just want to see what type of leadership Odyssey's going to come out with tonight.
Nothing new about Jasmine Walker hitting threes. That's number 20 on the season for her.
Yeah, Jasmine Walker has been on fire.
Plaisance not even realizing the mismatch there that she had with Jordan Canada. Plaisance working hard down low, reversing well. Odyssey Sims trying to get it down low. She and Jamaris Davis not on the same page there. Taking a look at our overall leaderboard. And as this leaderboard pops, you'll see a lot of orange led by Nalissa Smith because she was coming off a huge night where she had an AU record 18 rebounds in her double-double. And positive plays are rewarded, negative plays are dinged. Block out of bounds here by Gray.
And Alicia Gray said, not today, give me that.
Gray coming off 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 dimes on Saturday. Crystal Bradford 3 is good. She's just shooting 22% from 3, but you'd never know it by how confident she puts those up. Team Sims with the early lead. Gray kicks it out. Cloud to Hillman. Nas off the mark.
Great ball movement.
And a steal by Bradford. She's got Canada in front of her, bouncing back to Bradford. Plaisance with just enough defense, and CB is unhappy with herself, missing that bunny.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Jordan didn't just attack and finish that herself.
Maybe because she just got blocked by Gray at the rim. She was a little gun shy, perhaps. Oh, that's right, that's right. Odyssey, got you. And it's Hillman earning a trip to the free throw line. Yeah, whenever I see a block, a big on a little, I think as a little, you just go, I'm good. I'll pull it back out.
Okay, no.
Just for a second. Naz Hillman going to the free throw line. 80% free thrower is Naz this season. She had an AU best 33 points and 12 rebounds. Gets that first one to go. Hooped collegiately at Michigan, native of Cleveland, Ohio. Lists 6'2", but plays a lot bigger than that.
Absolutely. And I think Naz is starting to really enjoy wearing that C on her jersey.
Right? So comfortable in that leadership role. Davis calling for the ball. Alicia Gray defending well, but cannot stop Davis there.
Nice little high-low action, post to post.
Davis in a gold jersey for a 4th time this season. It's the only color she has known here at AU Pro Hoops. Cloud with the size advantage on Canada, earning a trip to the free throw line. Cloud finished 2nd on the AU leaderboard last season, and of course comes into this season as the reigning dimes champion in the WNBA, 7 a game.
Tosh does a really nice job, not only here, but for the Washington Mystics, running her squad, getting the ball where it needs to be.
She gets them both, and so the lead for Team Sims in the first quarter is 3. And why is that important? Because every player on the roster gets 50 points for every quarter win. Bradford with nobody to protect the rim. That was easy.
Yeah, I love how hard. Ooh!
Nice flash by Danny McCray, and you know somebody like Tosh is going to find you.
Yeah, Tosh is one of those players that would rather have a nice assist than score the bucket.
Bradford attacking. McCray finding an angle. Somehow Bradford came up with that block. JC trying to bounce to Davis. Gray is there. Ooh, little behind the back. Okay, Leash. You can already see ball movement is a priority for Naz Hillman's group in purple. Cloud, back iron, battle for the rebound, won by Davis.
Yeah, defensively for Team Hillman, they're going to have to do a better job of keeping Crystal Bradford out of the paint.
That is going to be a tall order.
Easier said than done.
She is second in the league in rebounds, and she came into this game with 43 O-boards, best in all of AU as Hillman finishes.
And that's because she just plays so hard on both ends of the floor.
Yes. And I hope fans at home can hear Hillman talking on defense. You want to play at the pro level, you better use your voice. Hillman with the rebound after the Walker miss, trying to get it ahead to Danny McCray, who's quickly double teamed. The relief foul comes from Gray. 3 off the mark, and Canada is there for the weak side rebound. Odyssey Sims thought about the 3. Cloud is like, ooh, give me some of that.
Tosh is like, no, I know what you do from behind the 3.
Right. Under 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Sims off on the 3. Cloud directing traffic, saying Gray can bring the ball up the floor. Plaisance, turnaround jumper off the mark. Bradford is there for the rebound. Plaisance had 11 and 4 last Saturday, and she is the blocks leader here in AU. Odyssey Sims right to the cup. So Team Sims has the lead 14-10 in the game and in the quarter. Gray attacking. Oh, that was a nice move. Doesn't get the finish. Sims with the rebound. Sims a little hesitant. Hillman is all over it. To your point, Cheryl.
Good D.
Nice flash by Walker. Sims just threading the needle. Came into this game averaging 8.5 assists per game, and that's where Odyssey has really made some hay on the leaderboard. Not only is she scoring strong double figures with a trio of 30-point games, but she is assisting beautifully.
Yeah, listen, I've played with some pretty good point guards in my career. Kim Perrott, God rest her soul, Dawn Staley, Sue Bird, Tisha Bennett, like I could name a lot. Odyssey Sims, when she is on her game, is right up there with them. She can do some crazy, sick things with the basketball.
Jordan Canada with the finish, extending the Sims lead. The team in gold looking golden so far, up 18-10. Tosh Cloud with the take on Walker and earning a trip to the free throw line along the way, breaking up a 6-0 run by Team Hillman. All right, so it is a 6-point lead for Team Sims in gold. We'll break down what happened in the Week 4 draft when we come back here on the CBS Sports Network.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Air National Guard and by Aspiration, the global leader in sustainability as a service.
Great visuals from our Week 4 draft. I want to shout out Scott Miranda, the AU Press and Public Relations guru, who makes sure everybody knows everything that's going on with AU Pro Hoops. As we take a look at our dynamic duo, the last 6 games, Odyssey Sims and Jordan Canada, to your point, Cheryl, have been Batman and Robin. They are just lethal together, and it was no surprise that Sims was quick to draft JC. For more on the Week 4 draft, let's bring in our AU Pro Hoops insider. She is Savannah Collins. Savannah, how you doing?
Hey, glad to join y'all.
Woo! Odyssey was not expecting to get JC, but she was there. What happened?
Well, after last week's games concluded, Kirsten Bell looked at Odyssey Sims and she said, I'm coming to steal your whole team. I think she got in Odyssey's head a little bit too, because when it came time to make that first pick and KB picked Isabel Harrison, you should have seen Odyssey's face. It lit up. She's talking to her facilitator on her iPad, and she was like, I didn't think I was going to get her. So they got to stick together this week. KB, you know, she was just bluffing.
Oh, I absolutely love that. This is Courtney Williams wearing a 4th different jersey for Team Sims. Were you surprised that Courtney was available to go along with the firepower that Odyssey and JC have been bringing?
I absolutely was, especially because sometimes you have to think about the other captain's strengths, and I think Courtney Williams can fit into the types of teams that Odyssey Sims builds. She wants to be able to go fast. She typically drafts guards who can play on both sides of the ball, and I think that's a great player that you have coming off of the bench, Courtney Williams. So having her in that second rotation, it doesn't let up when you come out to take a breather.
Well, Savannah, to that point, you said Odyssey typically drafts guards, right? And we've seen that in the previous weeks. How is it that she ended up with Davis, Bradford? Bradford's a guard, but she's a big guard.
Right.
And Jasmine Walker.
Okay, so that threw me and Alyssa Smith for a loop. So I'll take you back to the draft. When she went out and got Davis, she is a go-to pick for Odyssey. Then she gets Jasmine Walker. And then when she drafted Crystal Bradford, I went like this. And then Alyssa Smith looks up at her and goes, really? Another big player like that? So this team looks very different than all the other teams that Odyssey has drafted up until week 4. I wondered, is it something she felt like she was lacking last week, or is it just the way the cards fell because Kirsten Bell is now a captain and plays similarly to her? So I wondered if that was why. KB had been an integral piece for Odyssey. Did she feel like she had to do things differently this week? Because this team looks very different than her previous ones.
Yeah, taking a look at Team Hillman, very similar to last week's team. Gray, Cloud, Burton, Harris are back. But for me, it was that 3rd pick, Plaisance. Yes. Your thoughts?
Without a doubt. You know, I just want to sing Naz Hillman's praises as a captain.
We all do.
Oh, she just creates chemistry, and in this environment to be able to step forward and collaborate on ideas. You know, I was talking to Natasha Cloud and Rebecca Harris, and they just said, we love being on this team. And you know what else? We all genuinely like each other. When you go to their practices, once practice finishes, they often all circle up and sit on the court and talk. And then in the league where everything is so fast-paced and you have so little time, they just want to be around each other. But you're right, that pick with TP, I think, is going to be a great piece to this game because they lost Lexi Brown in the draft. Obviously is that 3-point shooter for them, but TP can do that well, and this allows them to spread the floor a little bit better. So in those picks where she made some exchanges like TP for Jasmine Walker, and then she missed out on Bellick, but then got Danny McRae, I think Naz Hillman is on to something, y'all.
All right, we're going to keep an eye on that. Thanks so much for your time. And to your point, 22 triples made by TP, so we know she can fill it up.
Yes.
Savannah Collins, you're the best. Thanks so much for the time.
Thanks, y'all.
Underneath a minute to go here in the first quarter of play. Team Sims on top 22-17, which means Sims is in line to win this first quarter and the 50 points per player that go along with it. Be sure to check out the Athletes Unlimited preview show co-hosted by our Savannah Collins and Christina Williams. Tune into AU's YouTube channel every Wednesday. You got one more Wednesday to do this at 5:45 Eastern throughout the basketball season. So it'll be Odyssey Sims with rare time on the bench. Nobody plays more minutes than she does. Kirby Burkholder at the free throw line, off the back iron on the first try. That's her first free throw miss this season. You seem speechless that Odyssey isn't on the floor.
Well, to your point, I'm surprised.
Okay.
But then when I look at who's on the floor for her, you have Courtney Williams and Taj Cole.
Right.
So maybe she drafted that way because both Jordan and Odyssey are on the bench.
Right.
And usually one of them are left on the floor, but maybe with Courtney Williams and Taj Cole, she's saying we'll send two different guards in at a time. I don't know. I'm trying to get in her head.
Naz Hillman through the double team. Hello. And it's a 2-point advantage for Team Sims. So great to see number 5, Essence Carson, back on the floor. She was out for week 3, so awesome to see her out there hooping it up. And again, another veteran leader for Odyssey Sims. Cole off on the triple try, battle for the rebound, won by Walker, and then they're going to get Kirby Burkholder for the foul, and she wants an explanation. She's like, look, I came in with the strip. Plaisance doesn't believe it either.
Well, Plaisance is wondering why they didn't call the foul on Jasmine Walker on the rebound.
So Kirby picks up her first personal foul. A reminder, 50 individual player points on the line for a quarter win. Sims leading this quarter by 2. Shot clock is off, 13.5 seconds to go, and we have a foul. It's just a decision between Plaisance and Cloud at this point.
Tosh gave her a little nudge, and Plaisance is saying she's out of bounds. Do you think it's because she got pushed?
Little love tap. There we go. Jasmine Walker stepping to the free throw line where she's shooting an AU best, 94%.
No surprise.
Gets that first one to go. A reminder, coming up next, CBS Sports Network gets you ready for this year's College Hoops Tournament with our experts as they talk teams to watch and make their predictions on NCAA's March Madness bracket breakdown. Say that 3 times fast. And that's coming up next here on the CBS Sports Network. Time winding down. Veronica Burton is open for 3. Off the rim, Essence Carson looking at the clock and then throws it to Burton. He from half court, good if it goes. It does not. So Team Sims wins that first quarter 24-20. So the team in gold pocketing 50 points per player on the roster for individual leaderboard points with the win. All right, so that's 10 minutes in the book. What will the next 10 minutes offer up? Well, we're gonna find out together. Thanks so much for watching AU Pro Hoops with us on CBS Sports Network. Welcome back to Fair Park Coliseum, where Team Sims is on top of Team Hillman 24-20. It's time to welcome in the third member of our broadcast team. She is Mariluz Cook, and I understand she has a small fry fan for a 6'5" player. Mariluz?
Oh yeah, I have Kai Brunk here. Now Kai is someone who wears the number 55 when he is on the court. Kai, why is that? Who is it that inspired you to pick that number?
Teresa Plaisant, she's been helping me, and her energy, it's like I'm just been happy because like she's been my best friend.
Amazing. You say that she's been your best friend. So you met Teresa when you were 2 years old because you were a Dallas Wings season ticket holder back when she was playing there. So tell me about that. So since you were 2 years old, what was it that stood out to you about Teresa?
Like we were season ticket holders, and then after the game, she started playing with me a lot, and then like we started to be friends, and yeah.
This is a long-standing friendship because you're now 9 years old. This is 7 years of friendship that we have. I know that you just celebrated a birthday in February, and you asked for some playing cards. Now, who is your favorite player that you have on a card?
Teresa.
I'm obviously, absolutely. Now, off the court, I know that relationship matters to you as well. So what is your favorite thing about Teresa off the court?
Well, her personality is just awesome, and she's always just nice.
Amazing. So you're a women's sports fan, and you have been. What is your message to other boys that are out there? What do you think sets women's sports apart? What do you like most about it?
I actually don't know.
Well, you told me earlier why you love watching women's sports. So why is that?
It's just like, it's just entertaining, and it's just fun to watch.
It certainly is. Okay. Well, I love it so much. Thank you so much for chatting with me about your best friend, Teresa. I like her too. She's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she is.
This is very cool. All right. Thank you so much, Kai Brunk, for joining us here. 9-year-old Teresa Plaisant superfan and best friend. Back to you, ladies.
Love it. Thanks so much, Mariluz. I tell you what, Kai, hoop is hoop. And if you're good at it,
That's it.
that's all you need.
That's it. Oh my God.
He was adorable.
Yeah. But I like that. I really don't know. Oh yeah.
Veronica Burton bearing the triple. Veronica Burton comes into this game with double-figure scoring in back-to-back games. She finished week 3 on fire and has picked up right where she left off. As a result, Team Hillman has taken the lead up 25-24. So I'm sure Kai is happy for his buddy TP as Plaisance came through with the block. She's now got 15 of those on the season, and that's the most in AU. Ty Young getting it to Cloud, an opportunity for Team Hillman to add to its lead here in the second quarter, opening this quarter on a 5-0 run.
Tosh was trying to tell Ty to get on the block and post up with Courtney Williams on her.
Oh, Tosh, you did not. Oh, man.
Hey, that's how you feeling today, TC?
Okay.
Yeah, that was nice.
That
was nice.
Bradford from 3. Crystal Bradford with her 8th three-pointer on the season. Cloud to Ty Young, baseline, back to Cloud. Courtney Williams is in her hip pocket. Shot clock getting very low. The OG. No, wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Crystal Bradford is on the run, going behind the back. Eli Robinson has checked in for Team Sims. That's a player you want to see play more, Cheryl.
I do, because when Kalaya's in the game, there's something about her that's very entertaining for me. I love how hard she plays. I would love to see her get more minutes.
Product out of Georgia, standing 6'3", one of the bigger players we have at AU. Danny McCray earning a trip to the free throw line. Tosh is worth another look here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and I could never get enough of watching Tosh Cloud. Just put her head down, nice little step through, finish, reverse. Some might call that just a little whoop-de-doo.
Danny McCray shooting 56% on the season. That's the only thing that's been wrong with her game. Be sure to check out all of the brand new Athletes Unlimited gear for 2023, including the new player and number tees and the Every Moment Counts collection. Go to shop.auprosports.com to purchase yours today. The swag is unbelievable this season. I mean, I can't get enough of it.
Well, and then you see everybody wearing it around the arena.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Can't get the roll there. Danny McCray, Rebecca Harris, everybody falling on the floor. Veronica Burton in. Jasmine Walker on the baseline. We're tied at 27. Burton coming up with the thievery. And the finish. An and one opportunity for Burton.
And Odyssey did not like the call at all. But Veronica Burton, we talked about what she did last week, getting out in defense, turning it into offense. Nice, strong finish. And one. Odyssey did not like that call at all.
Burton had an AU high 12 points on Friday and then followed that up with 11 and 8 on Saturday. Product of Northwestern is starting to get real comfy here at AU.
She's another player that plays hard every minute she's on the floor. Offensively, she's looking to attack, and defensively, she's going to get up in your group.
So Team Hillman with the lead, 30-27. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Walker blocked by Plaisance. And Hillman smartly boxing out to make sure she got the rock. And then a turnover as Jordan Canada comes up with the steal. No surprise there since she's tied for the steals lead. And then Odyssey just loses the handle. Tried to get the foul on Harris, doesn't. Harris to Plaisance for three. Trail three doesn't work, but it's almost like a pass to Hillman, who gives it to Gray. Floater is pure. That's one of the best phases of Gray's game.
Like, there's a lot that she does very well, but I love her little floater game in the paint.
It reminds me of Skylar Diggins-Smith. I think she has the best floater in the WNBA.
I agree with you on that.
Hillman up 32-27 wearing purple. Canada almost lost the handle. Shot clock getting very low. It's got to go up. Davis with the finish. Team Hillman dominating here in this second quarter, up 12-5. So every player in purple in line to win those 50 points for the quarter win. Gray three, no. Battle for the rebound won by Sims. We don't talk about Sims' ability to rebound very much, but she's averaging 5.5 a game.
Yeah, well, you know, we talked about Odyssey in the open, and we talked about her scoring and assists, but rebounding the ball and also defensively, Odyssey is a really good defender.
She has been elite here in AU Pro Hoops for sure. Veronica Burton has her handful as she has the assignment to try to stop or slow down 99. So
Slow down,
right? Team Hillman with the lead at 32-29. Harris hits the deck. Sims open for three. She's not going to miss when you leave her that wide open.
Well, Naz Hillman stopped for a second to try to help Rebecca Harris up, and Odyssey Sims said, "Oh,
thank
you
you.
can't leave me wide open."
We're tied at 32 as a result. Team Hillman on top in this quarter, 12-8. So as we step aside, we're tied at 32.
Yeah, and Odyssey Sims continues to do so much for her squad, knocking down a three from deep.
Welcome back to Dallas, Texas, where Team Sims and Team Hillman are knotted up at 32 points apiece. Our captain, Naz Hillman, wearing a microphone for us. So let's go into the game with Air National Guard.
Passionate about time, yeah.
Important is for y'all too, so we're gonna show up like that for you guys.
For sure. And if there's anything, if there's too many people talking, like let us know. We can calm that down too. They must like hearing me talk. I know, every time. Like, girl, and be struggling.
But now if the ref gets smart with you, you can't say shit.
I might want to put you on some more of the ball screen because I don't think they're covering it right. Good take. Hey, that was on me, but look.
I got you.
She had O on her,
Yes.
so I want to go to her side.
Got you, I got you.
Yep.
Naz Hillman coaching them up.
Yes, she is.
Shout out to tape AD Gretchen Shackelford, who listens to our mic'd up players and turns that great sound around for you fine folks at home. Team Hillman going inside a lot, 20 paint points, and they've also got 9 of 12 from the stripe as Odyssey Sims attacks and finish. You're shaking your head, Cheryl. Why?
Because that was nasty. She is so crafty with the ball in her hands. Nice little crossover between the leg, behind the back, over the head, just getting to the hole, finishing strong, drawing the foul.
And a flex. I love a flex. I'm not gonna lie. Odyssey Sims.
99 is the real deal.
I can't believe she doesn't have a WNBA contract.
So for any team out there listening, Odyssey Sims is available.
All she's done is put up numbers in every phase. Cloud off the mark from 3. Bradford is there for the rebound. Bench points, Team Hillman 11, Team Sims 0. As the starters are back in for Odyssey Sims and company. Canada losing the handle, and that's a turnover. So Team Hillman can cut into this lead of 3 by Team Sims.
You know what I loved in that timeout with Naz Hillman? Like, even while she's on the floor in the middle of the game, she's coaching up her team.
Tosh Cloud waiting for the screen from Hillman, gets it, bouncing beautifully to the captain, and then Sims is there for the tie-up. We've seen that a lot as the post brings the ball down, and then it's game over because the guard will come quick. An 8-0 run for Team Sims. Next Saturday at 10 Eastern, don't miss the return of the NWSL to CBS Sports Network as we bring you a must-see showdown with Alex Morgan and the Wave taking on the Chicago Red Stars. Catch the kickoff here on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Tip is won by Team Sims, so they've got the ball and the lead with a little more than 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Alicia Gray's reaction to that whistle going against her was very emphatic. Yes. Like, how can you blow your whistle? What are you doing? It'll be Dana McCray checking back in for Rebecca Harris, as Gray will then go on the block.
45 through 50, I remember.
Canada at the controls. Sims off the back iron. Gray is there for the rebound. Kids, you want to play at home, play like Gray. Rebound the basketball. Your coach will love you. Teresa Plaisance can't finish on a beautiful pass from Gray. Here comes Sims trying to add to this 3-point lead for the team in gold. Jasmine Walker off the mark. But Bradford is there to poke out the rebound. Bradford, more meaningful minutes. Walker wasn't even looking for the basketball as she cut to the rim, which you can't do with Sims on the floor.
When Odyssey Sims is on the floor and has the ball, you have to know where she is with the ball at all times.
Because she's looking for you.
Yes.
You may not be looking for her to pass, but she is definitely looking your way.
Even when you think you don't have a shot, she does.
Shot clock getting low. McCray recognizing, driving. Good defense from Bradford. Davis there for the rebound. And here comes the point forward Bradford, kicking it to Walker. Walker's like, where's my captain? Odyssey calling for it. Walker doesn't see her off the mark, and Hillman is there for the rebound. 2 minutes to go. A 1-point game here in this quarter with Team Hillman winning 12-11, and it is Team Sims on top 35-32 with 2 minutes to go before half. Gray, the little hezzy, oh my goodness.
And she was looking for the foul.
Again, I don't think she's going to send Christmas cards to this officiating crew. Nice block by Danny McCray. Cloud ahead to Hillman. A little too strong. Hillman bouncing to McCray, who can't finish. Rats, rebound, put back, no. Leaves it for the captain. That was a great possession.
Well, Danny McCray did it defensively, gets out in transition. I love when you make a great defensive play and you're paid off by getting a bucket on offense.
Terrific move by Sims. She can't convert at the cup. Team Hillman with the ball and the lead. Gray pounding the basketball into the floor. Errant pass winds up with Sims. Tried to get it ahead to Jordan Canada, but great defense by Hillman.
And she's like, slow it down.
I'm tired. It is almost halftime. I want to win this quarter.
Yes.
Team Hillman on top by 5 in the quarter, 16-11, and those 50 leaderboard points per player that go to the team that wins the quarter. Hillman, O-board, saves it, but it goes to Walker. And Bradford pushing. Poked away by Cloud. Trying to get Team Sims to just set up. Jasmine Walker's been trying to tie up her hair for at least the last 2 minutes. Finally got that done.
I'm looking at my bag for a ponytail.
I know, I wanted to help her out. So Team Hillman with the lead, Team Sims with the ball. 37 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Bradford harassed and harangued by Danny McCray. Gets it back out. Odyssey Sims calling for calm. She's got 8 points, looking to get into double digits, and she does.
Nice little floater.
All-time leading scorer in AU history, now with 563 points career. Shot clock and game clock almost identical here at the end of the second quarter. Team Hillman with the ball and the lead in the quarter, down a point in the game. Cloud recognizing. Cloud with the size mismatch, doesn't get the shot to fall, and that is how the first half will end as Team Hillman equalizes in quarter wins. After Team Sims won the first quarter, Team Hillman in purple bounces back to win the second quarter 16-13. It's Team Sims on top by 1 at the half. We're getting set for the halftime show here at the Fair Park Coliseum. Our Mary Lou's cook has lots cooked up for you, so do stick and stay.
Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoops Halftime Show. I'm Mary Luce Cook, coming to you from Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, Texas, where every moment counts. It was an entertaining first half with Team Sims up by 1. Saw Team Sims take that first quarter, and then Team Hillman come back with the response in the second and take that one. So splitting those quarter win points there. Now, purple is what you are seeing Naz Hillman in this week, but a lot of people are familiar with seeing her in blue and thinking go blue when they see her. We took the opportunity to chat with Naz about how being a Michigan Wolverine prepared her for the role of a captain here at AU. Let's take a look.
When I hear Go Blue, I mean, it's just like a big smile on my face, just because that university had given so much to me and I've taken so much from it. I mean, I feel like every state that I've ever been to in passing, if they see the block M, it's like a Go Blue. The experience at Michigan is just really trying to figure out how to mesh different personalities. I mean, here you're gonna, know someone for a week or two and then start to draft them. So, I mean, especially going back to my freshman year, like, okay, picking up different personalities. This is how this person works under pressure. This is how this person works in a group setting, and trying to mesh them, whether I'm the captain of that team or just being a part of it, and finding people's strengths. I think that's the biggest thing of being at Athletes Unlimited. I think that's helped me when I was at Michigan and now in the rest of my career.
All right, now Naz Hillman, she has been so much fun to watch in her rookie season here at AU. First player in program history at Michigan to earn All-America honors, 2021 Big Ten Player of the Year, 4-time All-Big Ten first team player, and the only player in program history with 2,000 plus points and 1,000 plus rebounds. I tell you what, she is making her mark here at AU. I cannot tell you how Athletes Unlimited Basketball live in Dallas. Get great seats, player autographs, shoot on the court postgame, and more, including Friday's AU Volleyball theme night with appearances by the AU Volleyball athletes playing on the exhibition tour. You can buy your tickets today at auprosports.com/tickets. Now again, Naz Hillman, that dominant player that we've seen, 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist for her in the first half. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the AU Pro Hoops Halftime Show. Welcome on back to the Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoops halftime show. I'm Mary Louise Cook coming to you from Fair Park Coliseum in Dallas, Texas, where every moment counts. Had a very exciting first half here. We saw Team Sims. They've come away with the 1 point advantage heading into the second half here. But Nalissa, you were the captain that led your team to victory in the previous game. So I want to talk about that first half that you performed so well in. 17 points, 11 rebounds for you, and then you had a little bit of an injury there where you were out for a bit, but you come back and you still continue to lead your team to victory. What do you think set your team apart and allowed you to ultimately come away with the win in that one?
I feel like my team is really good at just playing together. We just come together every day and we want to win. So, the people that I pick, we all come together, we have the same mindset, so it's easy to win games like that.
Again, now I mentioned your personal performance, and I personally was surprised that you did not come away with an MVP vote. How did you feel about the MVP results? Obviously some well-deserving people in there, but do you feel that you deserve to be in there?
I mean, yeah, I always feel like I deserve to be in it, 23 and 18 is hard to do, but like you said, I feel like everybody's real deserving.
Absolutely. And again, your team, when you look forward to the rest of the week, what is it that you like about the team that you drafted this week?
Our energy, we're rooting for each other. We all want to win. We talk about it every day in the huddle. Like, we're coming here to win, so we're trying to go 3-0 this week.
All right, now the MVP voting may not have gone your way in that previous one, but you are at the top of the leaderboard right now, which is a really important part of AU Hoops. How do you plan to stay there?
Hey, I just got to keep doing my thing. We got to keep winning. Winning is the most important thing. That gets you at the top of the leaderboard, so just keep winning.
All right, and then when it comes to just being at the top of the leaderboard, I know that there was a little bit of a fight there at the end of last week between you and Odyssey. How is that motivating you heading into the rest of this week?
It just motivates you to play your hardest every single game. Just everything counts. Scoring, rebounds, assists. So it's like just playing hard.
Amazing. Nalissa Smith, congratulations on the win earlier today, and best of luck to you moving forward this week.
Thank you.
All right, Nalissa Smith, the Team Orange captain. Now, week 4 of Athletes Unlimited basketball continues on Friday night with another doubleheader. First at 6 p.m. Eastern, Team Hillman faces Team Smith. Then at 9 p.m. Eastern, it's Team Bell versus Team Sims. All right, a lot of fun here in Dallas, Texas. This has been the AU Pro Hoops halftime show. I'm Mary Louise Cook. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the second half of this game.
Been told me to take a be real. Keep going. Under. Go. Stay with her. Stay. Good. We want that. I got nail. Lefty. Here we go. Hey, gimme. Hey, flip, baby.
Into the game with Taj Cole. Team Sims up 37-36 here at the half. Just moments ago, Mariluz Cook spoke with Nalissa Smith, who came through with another double-double and an AU record-tying 18 rebounds to go along with 23 points alongside the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson. And Cheryl, I would like to get your take on Nalissa Smith not earning an MVP after we heard from the captain herself.
Well, I don't understand it.
Right.
Listen, and it's not to take anything away from any other player.
Right.
But Nalissa Smith, I'm looking because I don't want to get it wrong. 18 boards, 23 points. And she finished the game on one leg.
On one leg. She played the fourth quarter on one leg.
Like
she went down with injury with 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. Team Harrison came back and, not Team Harrison, Team Bell, led by Isabel Harrison, came back, went on an 18-5 run. And somehow, I don't know how, Nalissa Smith, Willis Reed herself, out on the floor and literally played on one leg and was not voted MVP. I've seen a lot in AU. I haven't seen something that egregious.
Well, I thought Nalissa Smith was done.
Right.
She went out.
Yeah.
Because of the ankle. But for her to come back and put up the type of numbers she did, and the things she did that don't show on the stat sheet, just her presence in the paint defensively.
Rim protection.
Yeah. That one completely blows my mind.
Yeah, and it could cost her ultimately winning the whole darn thing, because that was a precious, 90 or 60 or even 30 points that could help her as she continues to chase Odyssey Sims, who's been at the top of the leaderboard pretty much the whole way since week 1. Speaking of Sims, nothing but net. She's got a dozen.
Yeah, because we know Odyssey's going to continue to produce.
Oh, 100%. And that's what makes Smith and Sims so comparable. Sims gets it done scoring and assists. Smith gets it done scoring and rebounds. Yep. So when you can stuff the stat sheet in multiple ways, it's helpful. Hitting threes, also helpful. Jasmine Walker, hello. And right away, a turnover, and it will be Team Sims basketball with the Batman and Robin combo working as Jordan Canada comes up with more thievery. So after the Walker bucket, here we go again. Team Sims looking to add to its lead out of the halftime and on a quick 5-0 run.
If other teams haven't figured out that Odyssey Sims and Jordan Canada are a pretty nice 1-2 duo, and it's almost over, I don't really know what they've been looking at, because that is one heck of a combination.
Jamaris Davis coming up with the block on Hillman, no call.
Oh, that's nice.
Davis with the finish, and Odyssey Sims, no one happier in the building. She has been working for 2 straight weeks on getting Davis to recognize, if you are in the paint, I will find you.
And listen, and she continues to draft her because she's saying, Jordan Canada, Jamaris Davis, I need you on my squad.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay on this end of the floor.
Yeah, Jamaris Davis all on top of that shot by Naz Hillman. Running in transition. The PG, number 99, will find you, Jamaris. I see you.
So Team Hillman with the basketball. And an unideal start to this third quarter of play where Team Sims has dominated, up 7-0. Second personal foul whistled on the captain, Odyssey Sims, so it'll be ball out of bounds on the side for Team Hillman in purple. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Hillman Trying to get it inside to McCray. Turnaround jumper, no. Here comes Odyssey Sims looking to add to her glaring point totals. Canada kicking it to the corner. Walker to Davis to Sims for three. Oh, I know Odyssey is mad. She didn't make Gray pay for fighting. Hard slap on Davis's hand. She's like, give me that back.
Why don't we get MVP votes? Sorry, I went back there.
Well, it's understandable when you see somebody produce like Melissa Smith did, and on one leg no less. It's kind of horrifying when you don't see greatness recognized.
Odyssey Sims.
Okay, Odyssey.
Odyssey Sims. She is going to work.
It's the largest lead of the game for Team Sims thanks to its captain. Taj Cloud missing everything, hits the deck hard, doesn't get a call. And here comes Odyssey. Ball almost poked away. Canada kicking it to Walker for three. Plaisance there for the easy rebound. It's a 9-0 run for Team Sims to open up this second half of play. The lead, 10, its largest of the day. McCray, three on the way. Battle for the rebound, won by Bradford. Tries to kick it to Canada, and then the ball is poked away from Jamaris Davis. Cloud, very tricky with that play. Gray, three is short. Jordan Canada going behind the back to evade Gray and loses the handle. Gray, nice stick.
I think she was looking for a foul.
Oh, she was. Trust Emily.
She's still looking at the ref like, you didn't see that?
Oh, the evil eye she can provide. I don't want to be on the receiving end of that. I'm not kidding. 6.5 to go here in the third quarter of play. Jasmine Walker just barreling through Gray, picking up the offensive foul.
Great defense. When you talk about things Odyssey Sims can do with the basketball, that is so nice, just floating in the air. And don't forget about Alicia Gray, attacking Crystal Bradford on the block, come out flexing, looking for the foul.
Gray at the rim. That's where you see the 3x3 gold medal work coming in. Her ability to create off the bounce just enhanced by that experience.
And that's exactly where they played in 3x3.
Davis whistle for steps, and she is irate.
And Alicia Gray, being a lefty, just finishing. That was a tough finish. She had to lean back to finish that.
Gray has 4 20-point games here in AU so far. She's already into double figures at 10 and counting. Gray stops, pops, leaves it short, and Sims is there for the Karen. Team Sims winning the quarter 9-4, winning the game by 6. Remember, a player's biggest ability to score leaderboard points is by quarter wins and game wins and moves like that. Whew. Oh, Odyssey Sims lost an eyelash. We have an eyelash down, eyelash down. Sims is squinting because she lost an eyelash. Tough finish by Gray. And Odyssey Sims looking a little bit different because a lash is gone. I'm just reporting what I see. I think that's why she missed that floater.
Well,
She's
somebody
off
found it.
balance
Somebody
without-
found
I
it.
know,
But listen,
without a
eyelash or not, this move right here was stanky with a capital S. Nice little cross attack. Can we just cradle it a little bit over Teresa Plaisance?
Rockabye baby.
Number 99.
And found the lash. It was at center court. Thank you for Taj Cole for pointing that out. Courtney Williams checking in as Odyssey adjusts her eyelash.
Is it a lash or a contact?
I think it's a lash. I don't think that Taj Cole is going to see an entire contact lens from across the floor. Maybe she's got better sight. I don't know. So with Team Sims on top, 48-42, we do have confirmation it was a contact lens, so credit to Cole for finding that. I thought for sure it was a lash. Things look wonky.
That is great vision. Oh, she's a vision.
I'm telling you, Canada spinning and hitting. Jordan's been quiet today, just 4 points. 50-42 is the lead for Team Sims in the game. They lead by 7 in the quarter. Veronica Burton backing it out. Alicia Gray kicking it to Burton for 3. Crystal Bradford rebound and running ahead to Kalaya, who's blocked by Gray. Shades of LeBron James run down. Hello.
Don't do it to him.
Right?
Oh.
I'm telling you what.
Listen, Alicia Gray came to play. Just running it down. Give me all of that. I see you.
Thanks for sharing part of Women's History Month with us. CBS Sports celebrating Women's History Month, recognizing the outstanding contributions women and girls have made on and off the field of play. Team Sims on top of Team Hillman, 50-42 here in the third quarter of our second game of our doubleheader. In the first game, we celebrated Cassidy Lickman, the 2022 Civic Leadership Award winner. And there's not much that this young woman doesn't do. I mean, you talk about a Wonder Woman scenario. Hand her the gold bracelets, give her the lasso, the whole deal. We are happy to welcome her with us. She is in the chair for a chair chat. Cassidy, thanks so much for joining us. What went through your mind when you found out that you were going to be the 2022 Civic Leadership Award recipient?
Yeah, thanks. I'm excited to be here. It's been a great night of basketball so far. Yeah, I mean, I was just super grateful. I mean, I think it's one of the most incredible parts of AAU, the way that they celebrate us beyond kind of the sport and what we're doing on the court. And one of the key reasons that I joined in the first place was, you know, I love playing volleyball and, you know, wanted to continue my athletic career, but the fact that they had an entire commitment to civic leadership, you know, felt really aligned with my values and what I wanted to do off the court. And so just grateful that they had that award in the first place, and to, you know, be considered with it with their other great nominees. So yeah, just grateful and honored to be part of it.
Well, you played 2 seasons of volleyball before retiring, and now you're the director of sport for volleyball. So what did you learn as a player that's helping you now as a director of sport?
I mean, I was the chair of our player executive committee for the first 2 seasons, and so, you know, on the PEC, we're involved with kind of all the decisions that are made in the league and about our athletes, and so that made it a really fluid transition because I was already part of all of those conversations on the other side of it, on the athlete side of it, and so, you know, taking over the role as director of volleyball, I kind of knew how everything worked, and so now I'm just switching over to the staff side.
So, what's up, Cassidy?
Hey, Cheryl.
So, I know for me, when I retired, there was this sense of like, kind of like what's next, right? But like, basketball's been my life. What do I do next? How do I make an impact? What's been the toughest? I know you're still involved, right? But what's been the toughest part for you post-retirement?
Yeah, I mean, it's such an issue across sports, right? Like that transition, whether you do it out of high school, out of college, out of pros, after a legendary career like Sheryl Swoopes had. And so this is actually my second retirement. I retired once before, came back 4 years later and played.
Well, you're done, right?
Yeah, so
okay.
Now I think I'm done. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just knowing that it's time. Like, I think you have to kind of. Was like, what's the thing I'm going to get excited about next? You know, I want something that I love. It's hard to find that thing that you love as much as you love playing. And so once I found something to get excited about, that was the moment where I was like, okay, I can move on and do the next thing.
I was really intrigued to read that you are spearheading a volleyball collegiate tour. What is that going to look like?
Yeah, so we're about to go on the road for 4 weeks with one team of our pros. You know, there's a huge volleyball audience in the U.S., particularly for college, because we've only started having professional volleyball in the last couple of years, but that was unlimited. So we really wanted to kind of meet that audience where they are, just to get awareness of pro volleyball and the AAU brand out there. And so we're visiting 9 different colleges over the end of March and April. A couple big youth tournaments. We're going to play exhibition matches at those, so we can get in front of the fans, so they can be ready to watch us play this fall.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. Okay, so I have a last question for you.
Okay.
Graduate of Stanford. Yes, ma'am. All right, what are the Cards going to do in the tournament?
I mean,
1 seed.
It's a redemption arc. Like, I think, Nneka and I were talking about it the other day. Like, sometimes you got to lose at the right time. So they struggled in the Pac-12 tournament, and maybe that was the right loss that they needed. Like,
look, I needed that loss as a Washington State fan because I had lost by 40 points several times to the Cardinals. So thank you, UCLA. But I agree with you, Cassidy. I think losing gets your mind right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now they're focused and ready to rock and roll. I would love to see Tara VanDerveer win a 4th national title.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm asking for a Stanford, South Carolina rematch.
Okay, that's a good one. That's always a good one.
Heck yeah. Cassidy, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. And again, congratulations on your 2022 Civic Leadership Award.
Yeah, thank you. And you guys are killing it on the broadcast. I love watching you.
Thank you.
You're sweet to say
Congrats,
that.
Cassidy.
Thank you. And the check is in the mail. Okay. So Team Sims is on top 54-50 now after the free throws. And so right now Team Sims is leading in the quarter by 3 and in the game by 4 with a $1:20 on the clock. Courtney Williams has checked in. Crystal Bradford trying to find somebody. Williams wide open. How does she get open like that?
Well, lots of times when the ball is away from you, you just tend to turn your back and lose your man instead of sitting in help side. And Courtney Williams does a nice job of just moving without the basketball.
Naz Hillman off the mark. 3 players in gold almost decapitated one another going for that rebound. Courtney Williams comes out smiling. JC's got the basketball. And there's under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Team Sims looking to add to its 4-point advantage in the quarter and 6-point advantage in the game. Walker for 3. Gray with the rebound. She pushes it ahead to Cloud, who somehow catches up to it. Hillman is there to get it. And it's an and-one opportunity, and the captain is happy.
Ooh! She willed that one in. Great save by Tosh Cloud. She just turned. Nice save. Good catch by Naz Hillman to finish and draw the foul.
So Naz Hillman has 12 points, looking to make it 13. She's flirting with the double-double with 8 rebounds as well. And she's got 13 now.
Well, you know, we talk about Melissa Smith being a walking double-double and Crystal Bradford, but Naz Hillman is right there with her.
Oh, for sure.
Easily.
She's been in double figures 7 times already this season. That's in 9 games here for the first 3 weeks of AU Pro Hoops. Shot clock winding down, and a steal by Alicia Gray. Cloud looking at the clock and the score, gets it ahead to Gray. Gray's got a fire, and it's off the mark. That is how the quarter will end as Team Sims wins the quarter 19-17. So that's a second quarter win on the day, as Team Sims also won the first quarter. 50 points on the leaderboard per person. We've got 10 more minutes to decide a winner.
Choices. We using our voices, helping the voiceless. We stand for a cause, not fighting for straws. We changing the laws. We give it our all. It's a bigger picture. We paint the walls. We are unlimited. Look at the game. We changing it all. Unified. on the front line for the one time, cause it's one grind, no divide. When we ride, use one voice, then we shine. Stand up now, unannounced. Hold on.
Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum, where we're ready to start the final 10 minutes. 56-53 is the count. Advantage Team Sims, as Odyssey continues to look very capable and comfortable with the letter C on her chest, but so does her counterpart, the youngest player here at AU, Naz Hillman. When you look at these point breakdowns tonight, Cheryl, what jumps out at you?
Well, the fact that they're both fairly even in every category, but Naz Hillman, we talked about it earlier. I just love her overall game and how she continues to keep everybody involved in her team. And Odyssey Sims is just doing Odyssey Sims type of things.
So the lead is 3 for Team Sims in gold. Odyssey Sims gained the top spot in the leaderboard of week 1 of AU Hoops and has not let it go. Ty Young, 3 on the way. No, Jamaris Davis with the rebound gets it to her captain Sims, and here comes the team in gold. Overall leaderboard is breaking down like this, as Odyssey Sims has already taken over the top spot from NaLyssa Smith. And who knows how big those MVP points that did not go Smith's way here as we start week 4. In the penultimate week of AU, how big that might be when we go down the stretch.
And to me, to your point, Cindy, it's not just about that particular game and her not winning an MVP vote, but it goes to the leaderboard.
Yes.
Right? 30, 60, 90 points, especially if it comes down to being in the top 4.
Right.
That could absolutely hurt her.
Because this is the time of year last season where we saw Tiana Hawkins separate herself. Yes. She had a string of high-scoring games, high-rebound games, and then all of a sudden she was on top of the leaderboard and nobody could catch her.
Yep.
Taj Cloud tried. She finished 2nd last season, but wound up just short because Hawkins was a woman on fire. And she had such versatility in her game. She could hit the 3, rebound like her life depended on it, and score with ease from 2 as well.
Yeah, and that like made threes make a big difference in your overall leaderboard score.
100%.
And the one player that reminds
Odyssey Sims hits the deck hard. Our head athletics trainer is Natalie Trotter. For the 2nd time in as many games, we've seen a captain go down really hard. Odyssey Sims trying to shake it off. You mentioned that NaLyssa Smith is tough, T-U-F-F. So is Odyssey Sims.
Yeah, she is.
Here's another look.
Oh, she tripped on Tasha's foot.
Tickled up. Basketball goes back to Odyssey Sims and company. You know you're in good shape if you can walk away from something like that. And then come out, score a bucket. No problem. That's it. Odyssey Sims has got 18.
Yeah, Odyssey's on a mission.
And
she is on a mission.
18 points leads all scorers. Naz Hillman, nice little give and go with McCray. Doesn't get the roll, but will earn a trip to the free throw line. This is worth another look, Cheryl.
Listen, Odyssey Sims told us before the game that she's got some tricks up her sleeve. I would say that was one.
So Odyssey Sims is shooting 83% from the free throw line. She's got double figures now in 18 straight games dating back to last season. Next Wednesday, starting at 7 Eastern, the Division II women's semifinals tip off from St. Joseph, Missouri, as teams look to advance to Saturday's title match. It's all right here for you on the CBS Sports Network. Dana McCray burying both free throws. McCray with 4 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Only 2 players in double figures for Team Hillman so far. That's the captain, Naz, with 13, and Gray with 14. And it looks like Taj Cole is going to earn a trip to the free throw line. They're going to get Alicia Gray for the personal foul. So Cole steps to the stripe. She's shooting 78%. And time now to check in with Mary-Luz Cook. Mary-Luz.
Yeah, thanks, Cindy. With teams in purple jerseys being 1-8 on the season, the purple curse is a term that is heard frequently around Fair Park Coliseum. So I asked Team Purple facilitator Pokey Chapman about it and what would be key to changing the tide. I asked her before the game, and she said they recognize that Team Sims is fast, especially with guards Odyssey and Jordan. The key will be disrupting them, which is exactly what I overheard in their huddle not long ago. Now, Pokey also said she's thankful the team has a great leader in Naz, who boasts a high basketball IQ and is especially vocal for a post. More good news for the team in purple tonight. The one win for those in purple jerseys this season came with Naz Hillman in the captaincy. So we'll look to see if she'll be the one to lead a team in purple jerseys to a winning record for the first time this AU Pro Hoop season. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks so much, Mary-Luz. Double teamed is Gray. Plaisance for three. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Somehow Gray was in the mix for that. It's a one-possession game advantage. Odyssey Sims and Company in gold, up 60-57. We're tied here early in the fourth quarter. Kalia Robinson getting set to check in for Team Sims. Odyssey calling out the play. Sims, she knew it was off. She chased that rebound. Plaisance comes up with it. Opportunity for Team Hillman to tie the game on this possession. McCray for three. And Jamaris Davis is there for the rebound.
Yeah, if anybody can lead the purple team to a victory, that would be Miss Naz Hillman.
I'm telling you what, three-point shooting is killing Team Hillman. 1 of 17 from deep.
Yeah, and you know, and they have shooters, but when your shot's not falling, you have to find another way to get yourself going. Drive to the basket, see it go through, get a foul, go to the free throw line, and then once you see it go through, then step back out to the three-point line.
Paint points are almost even. Team Hillman with 38, Team Sims with 36. So with 6:31 and change, I'm thinking back to what Mary-Luz said about this purple curse business. You know Pokey has no problem with purple after all that time at LSU. She's like, we're gonna get this right. And a shot clock violation as defense by Team Hillman stiffens. So Rebecca Harris checks in for Danny McCray. So you're 5 on the floor for Team Hillman. Cloud, Plaisance, the captain Naz, Rebecca Harris, and Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray with Essence Carson on her. Nice little give and go.
That's beautiful basketball, simple basketball.
A 1-point advantage for Team Sims. They've got the basketball, and it's Team Hillman now winning this fourth quarter by 2. Again, players get 50 points for quarter wins for everybody on the roster and 150 points for game wins. And those point totals are how a player accrues the most points. Walker with the splash. She's got 16. Ahead to the captain, Hillman. She's double teamed, trying to step through against Robinson. Doesn't get the roll. Kalia with some nice defense down low.
And even though that shot didn't fall for Naz Hillman, I love how she gets out and runs the floor in transition.
Walker is special. I know, right?
Yeah. Respect.
Amen. Seattle Storm fans, between that and Plaisance, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Plaisance, turn around, back iron. Come on, Clay, I'm propping you up here.
She did hear
that
you.
shot,
She did hear you.
right? So the lead quickly back to 5 for Odyssey Sims and Company. You're going to get Rebecca Harris for the foul against Jordan Canada.
And Naz Hillman trying to find a way to get her team back in this game. Nice pass by Alicia Gray. Naz Hillman
Athletes Unlimited Basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Air National Guard and by Aspiration, the global leader in sustainability as a service.
Taking a look at photos from week 3, it was a very good week for Odyssey Sims. And a pretty decent week for Veronica Burton and Naz Hillman and company as a rematch is underway. This is the rubber match between these two captains. Each have won one time against the other, but right now Team Sims has the lead 64-59. A reminder, the Unlimited Club provides great benefits, including weekly meet and greets and other league and player engagements, all starting at $20. Upgrade to UC Gold and get a gold box, which includes great items like an exclusive jersey and a Tosh Cloud bobblehead. Sign up today at auprosports.com/membership. Walker puts it on the deck. And Jasmine Walker has a new AU career high of 20 points scored.
I know the Storm lost Stewie and Sue retired, but Jasmine Walker is going to give them something to get real excited about.
Right, Stephanie Talbot out with the ACL. That's a bummer, but yeah, I totally agree. Plays on, it's battling for the rebound. And there goes Walker with another rebound. So Odyssey Sims coming into today's game has been on top of the leaderboard for 7 days. Just a reminder for the folks at home, Tiana Hawkins on her way to winning it all last year was on top of the leaderboard for 10 times. So Odyssey Sims flirting very seriously with the double-digit leaderboard scenario, looking to be on top for an 8th straight time. As we take a live look at the leaderboard, lo and behold, there is number 99, Odyssey Sims, leading everybody with 4,582 points. A reminder, positive plays add points to the players' leaderboard. Negative plays take away from the point total on the leaderboard. And Cheryl, what do players get for finishing on top?
Well, before I get to that, I wanted to just tell everyone at home watching they saw a +4 on Odyssey on the leaderboard, and that's because you get 4 points for a shooting foul drawn. That's why you saw the 4 points.
Yep.
So athletes, what do they get? Why are they playing so hard? So the players compete. They compete for a share of more than $1 million, which includes their base pay and bonuses. And then there's the athlete cause bonus. Then there are postseason awards. Defensive player of the year, all defensive team, teammate of the year. So that's why everybody is playing so hard to get quarter wins, to get game wins, and to ultimately be at the top of that leaderboard.
Jordan Canada sticks the little floater, and Team Sims has the lead in this 4th and final quarter, 14-8, and has increased its lead in the game to 9. Team Hillman took the lead at one juncture, led by as many as 5. That was in the 2nd quarter, but since then, it has been Team Sims in control. A reminder, this is what Cheryl Swoops is talking about, like a made 3-pointer plus 30 points, offensive foul drawn plus 8 points. Bottom line, positive basketball plays earn you points, negative plays take points away.
To me, that's what makes it so exciting. And at the same time, you also have to play smart.
Yes.
Right? Like, I'm sorry, for selfish reasons. If we're winning the quarter and I have the ball and I come down, unless I'm on fire, I'm probably not going to take that shot.
Which is saying something, because there wasn't a shot you didn't like.
That's not true. I don't want points taken away.
Veronica Burton gets the free throw to go. In fact, Team Hillman hasn't hit a 3 since she hit her 3. And that was a couple quarters ago.
That's shocking when you think about it. Teresa Plaisance 0 for 3 from behind the arc.
She was coming off a career high 4 made triples on Saturday.
I mean, I know she's 0 for, but she's still my shooter.
Team Sims increasing its lead in the game and here in the quarter, up by 4, and those 50 leaderboard points that go along with that, and then 150 points that go to the winner of the game. The captain, Hillman, gets on it, and her teammates quickly call a timeout to retain possession. So an opportunity for Team Hillman and company to cut into this lead to see what they do when we come back. Welcome back to the Fair Park Coliseum, where Team Sims is looking to win this fourth quarter and the game up 70-63. Team Sims has made 5 triples on the day compared to just 1 for Naz Hillman's group, and that's the difference in this game. Another season of Trees for Threes presented by Aspiration is underway. For every 3-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is committed to planting 10 trees. We had a bevy of trees planted in game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. And here in game 2, it's been Team Sims doing most of the work from long range. What's impressed you most about Jasmine Walker in particular? A career-high 20 points as she's been locked in from distance.
Just where she's getting her shots from, her ability to find the open space on the court, and she's getting the shots within the offensive sets that they're running.
So Tosh Cloud out of the timeout, scoring with ease, cutting the lead to just 2 here in the fourth quarter for Team Sims. It's still 5 in the game. Walker kicking it back to Essence Carson. Carson puts it on the deck, tries to get the scoop, draws the personal foul, and says thank you, referee, for drawing and calling that foul. Jasmine Walker has just been cooking with gas after she got comfortable with the scoring and the system. In her last 5 games, double figures, shooting 42% from 3. It's just been so cool to see her blossom now with double figures in 7 of her last 8 games, Cheryl.
Well, with every game, she's gotten better. She's playing with more confidence. She understands the scoring system. And, you know, to me, I think the biggest thing is she knows she belongs here.
100%.
Yeah, she's been very impressive.
Carson at the free throw line. Again, she didn't play all last week, so it's great to see her out on the floor. The free agent brings so much leadership and just savvy.
Yeah, and when Essence isn't on the floor for whatever team she's playing on, you miss her presence because of that leadership that she brings.
Team Hillman may want to start up thinking about three-point shots, but they just haven't hit very many tonight. And then Odyssey Sims comes away with the steal. Beating double coverage for the finish. Are you kidding me? Odyssey. She is so quick. She's got 22.
Goodness gracious.
To your point on quick, if you blink, you'll miss her.
Listen, I mean, and Alicia Gray is not slow, nor is Veronica Burton. Odyssey Sims just wanted that a little bit more. Splitting two defenders to lay it up and draw the foul.
And to the young boys and girls at home watching, what makes a great basketball player? Want is at the top of the list.
No doubt. You know, and I think Odyssey probably is feeling some type of way that she hasn't signed a contract with any team in the WNBA.
She has been balling. Alicia Gray, 3 on the way, back iron. Bradford is there for the rebound, so Team Sims up comfortably in the game. And now a 2-possession lead in the quarter as well, 18-12. Crystal Bradford with another double-double, 12 and 12 now, her 6th of the season, and she gets the easy finish. Nobody celebrates a beautiful pass like Odyssey Sims.
She's a great teammate, but she also knows that assist just added 10 points to her leaderboard.
Taj Cloud goes down in a heap and earns a trip to the free throw line. They're going to get Jasmine Walker with her 4th personal foul.
Yeah, and one thing Tosh Cloud is going to do is keep attacking. Great attack, drawing the foul from Jasmine Walker, finishing. Oh, that's tough, Tosh.
Cloud now has 13 points with that free throw to go along with a couple of assists, but her team has some work to do, down 76-68 here with time winding down in the 4th quarter. Trying to double team the ball handler. Ty Young against Crystal Bradford. Crystal's like, let me spin and kick. Sims for 3. Leaves it short, long rebound, winds up with Cloud. Hillman's got to go in a hurry. Alicia Gray attacking. And they're going to get Odyssey Sims for the personal foul. Essence Carson asking for the travel. And Sims is still stunned that she got ticketed for that personal.
And Alicia Gray's walking to the free throw line looking at her arm. Like, yes, it's a foul.
There's a red mark. Let me fix my glasses because I got to shoot this free throw. Gray with 14 points and counting, 5 rebounds, 4 dimes. The only knock against her tonight, 0 for 6 from 3, but I'll call that a team problem.
Yeah.
Because she ain't alone.
For sure. And that is why Team Hillman is losing this game right now.
3-point shooting just let them down.
I mean, Teresa Penzance alone is good for 7 points.
So Gray with another opportunity. But if you're Team Hillman, you got to be thinking about 3-point shots.
Oh, for sure. A minute to go, you're down by 6.
You're only down by 3 in the quarter.
Yeah.
50 quarter points on the line for winning the quarter, and Team Hillman's only down 20-17. Odyssey Sims, always aware of time and score, spinning against Burton. Back heel, and Hillman is there for the rebound, trying to get it to somebody, but they've got Jordan Canada on Cloud, like, no, Natasha is not an option. Burton goes behind the back, and Canada is there to pick her pocket. Canada leaving it for Walker. Wow. Walker's got 22, and you better buy JC's lunch, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Hillman off the mark from 3. Ty Young rebound putback. Yes, 24 seconds to go. Want to shout out Eric Rue. He is our media relations manager. And if I sound like I'm smart on TV, it's because he is telling me everything to say, just about. All over it as a stats guy, as an everything AU guy. Thank you, Eric. We're going to step aside for the final 15 seconds when we come back. Team Sims on top 78-72 as Team Hillman is running out of time, and Jordan Canada is a dime waiting to happen, Cheryl.
Listen, she hasn't scored a lot of points, but Jordan Canada playing the D, pushing in transition, seeing that she has Jasmine Walker running with her behind the back. Oh, that's nasty. Ooh. Okay, Jordan.
And Canada is below her scoring average of 16.9. She only has 6 points, but she's spot on with what she comes through in assists per game at 5. And she's having a good time doing it. Look at that big old smile on JC. Love to see it. All right, under 16 seconds to go. And right now, Team Sims in line to win this quarter and the game up 22-19, but this is a critical possession because if Team Hillman gets the rock, they can come back, score 3, and tie the quarter. A foul on Odyssey Sims as Team Hillman is all about just stopping the clock right now.
Yeah, because they're still trying to find a way to win this quarter. Even if they don't win the game, they're only down by 3 this quarter.
So it's Odyssey Sims to the free throw line. She's got 23 points and counting. Make it 24. She had 29 points and 9 dimes on Saturday. She is the all-time leading scorer in AU Pro Hoops. And she has been #1 on the leaderboard for every day but 2 here in week number 4. And she's got some moves too, Odyssey. We enjoy you. Taking a look at Sims's day at the office. Shades of Sheryl Swoopes, if I dare say.
No, ma'am. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say.
No, listen, Odyssey can do things with the rock that I wouldn't have even attempted when I was playing. She is so crafty, just knows how to maneuver through the defense, finish strong at the hole, always is looking for her shot, looking for her teammates, getting everybody involved. Odyssey is nice. Defense, she's gonna get it, push in transition, splitting 2 defenders.
For me, it was the drive and take on Plaisance. Taking on 6'5", fearlessly. Like, I'm going to juke you out of your shoes, and your height is not going to be a problem to me.
No, that's just being confident in you and knowing your game and knowing what you're capable of. It doesn't matter who's in front of you because she's coming.
All right, so Sims with 25 points to lead all scorers. And so Team Hillman with a chance to create some individual leaderboard points. Young off the mark, Bradford the rebound, and that should do it as Team Sims will improve to 8 up and 8 down all time as a captain does Odyssey. Bouncing to Sims, that's not good. And that is how this game will end. 80-72 is the final as Team Sims starts the week 1-0. Odyssey now 8-8 all time as a captain. Cheryl, what impressed you most?
I mean, it's a new week, but Odyssey Sims wearing that C on her jersey looks really good on her. Just the way they came out from the very beginning, attacking and never looking back.
100%. I want to shout out my statistician, Jim Marchioni. Terrific job tonight. Director Sydney Boxell. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, who's comfortably on top? I'm going to tell you, Odyssey Sims, 4,846 points, and that's before the MVP votes are tabulated. So once again, Odyssey Sims sitting pretty as we start week 4, the penultimate week of AU Pro Women's Basketball. Melissa Smith and company will have a chance to get off the schneid on Friday. And with that, once again, our final score is Team Sims 80-72. Be sure to join us on Friday night starting at 6 Eastern for another doubleheader. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. For Sheryl Swoopes, Mary Louise Cook, and our entire crew, I'm Cindy. Thanks.